At the mist-covered edges of Christendom, faith met something older, the music of the land itself. Pádraig, Brigid, Seán, Moira, Moira, names sung like spells across valleys of stone and rain. Each held the rhythm of rivers, the echo of ancient gods now baptized in new light. These names never bowed to silence. They still rise with the wind, carrying the voices of those who believed the world itself could pray. Brigid, before she was a saint, Brigid was a fire. Her name means the Exalted One, a title once given to poets, smiths, and healers. When Christianity reached Irish in the 5th century, a woman bearing that name kept a perpetual flame, pagan hearth transfigured into holy light. She founded a community where women and men learned together. Legends say her cloak stretched to claim the land for a monastery. Imbolc, the festival of returning light, became Lor Ilu Niamh Bríd's Day, still kept as a national holiday. To speak Brigid is to remember that Irish's oldest magic did not vanish. It learned to pray. The fire did not go out, it simply found a new altar. Pádraig, noble, but not born Éireann Ach. Taken captive as a boy, he tended sheep under cold skies and learned to pray with every breath. He escaped, yet returned to the island that enslaved him, carrying a gospel fire. He lit the paschal flame on slain in defiance of royal edict, preached in the language of his captors, and baptized chiefs and shepherds alike. Snakes? Perhaps metaphor. He drove out terror and old cruelties. His confessio tells not triumph, but gratitude. To be Pádraig is to turn a wound into a calling, and to bring light where you once knew chains. Aisling means dream, but not any dream. In the 17th and 18th centuries, poets closed their eyes, and Éire appeared as a woman in vision. Beautiful, grieving, promising freedom. The Aisling poem became a coded prayer in an age of suppression. The name itself is modern, born from those verses. Every Aisling carries the quiet rebellion of a people who dreamed their country back into being. To speak her name is to say, hope is a vision that walks. Seán, the Irish form of John, means God is gracious. The name belongs to monks who copied light onto vellum and to rebels who signed proclamations in smoke. From Seán O'Forlorn's prose to Seán O'Casey's stage, it bears a conscience, tender and unafraid. Seán is everyman and witness, a grace that argues and loves. To name a child, Seán was to bless him with courage enough for truth.
He's resting comfortably now.
Niamh means bright, radiant. Legend says Niamh of the golden hair rode from the other world to mortal shores, love shining like sunlight on water. Her story ends in sorrow, which is perhaps why the name endures. Brightness that dares the dark. In churches and in songs, Niamh is the promise that light can be lost and found again. Cullum Killer, dove, sailed from Ira to Iona and lit the Hebrides with learning. His coracle crossed savage seas. His monks copied books that outlived kingdoms. Wherever Cullum Killer went, peace followed. Between clans, between island and mainland, between the old gods and the new word. To bear his name is to cross water, carrying light. Deirdre, sorrowful, is the beauty whose love doomed kings. Bards kept her story by ash and ale, a woman promised to a king who fled with her beloved Nawise, only to be betrayed. Yet in telling, Deirdre is not broken. She becomes a warning and a wonder, how love resists possession. To name Deirdre is to admit that even sorrow can be luminous. Ciarán, little dark one, belongs to scholars who loved light from within shadow. Founders of monasteries bore this name, turning river bends into schools for nations. Ciarán teaches that humility is a lantern. You don't notice it until night falls. Then you realize it's been guiding you all along. Siobhan, the Irish Joan, means God is gracious. The name crossed centuries on women's lips, midwives, teachers, poets. In storms of history, grace kept showing up with sleeves rolled. Siobhan is the prayer that cooks, stitches and sings. To whisper it is to remember the quiet miracles that hold a people together. Ro non, little seal, remembers monks who lived on the cusp of land and sea, listening to both. Legends tell of a seal that followed a hermit's chant. Fishermen swore the creature kept storms at bay. To be Ro non is to reconcile edges, silence and sound, wave and rock, anger and mercy.